You know how you introduce like people you know to people you met, especially females. Females do this shit. They'll try to be on some slickness and try to slide in like on your baby daddy type shit or your man. You know what I'm saying? This is my attitude, right? Who they deal with in the past don't make me know, never mind. But to do it in my face, that's grounds. That is full grounds of don't let me catch you outside. And I'm not starting shit. It's just real. Like, bitch, you trying to cross me in my face? But that's just how I think. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm pretty sure I ain't the only one that feel that way. You know, when it comes down to certain things. Just like if it's a situation where, like, you know, somebody into somebody that you know life, right? And instead of being a pusher to be like, okay, you know, like an influence of encouragement when it comes down to a relationship between a child and their parent, they create a wedge even bigger. Knowing what a mother is experiencing mentally. So they do little stuff to try to play on the psyche in hopes that they'll win out the situation in your face. Let me tell you something, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that you just don't do. It's just certain things you just don't do. It's certain things you just don't do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking to the fellas. I'm talking to the ladies too. Like, it's just certain stuff you just don't do. You just don't do. I don't give a fuck what the situation might have been. You understand what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in situations where you try to isolate a person from another person. That ain't gonna work.
Sam boy's crying.
My cutoff game too strong. My pull-up game too strong. But like I said, I'm on a whole different frequency. So I'm not trying to go there with people. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But it's just certain shit you just don't do. You don't have no voice in that. You don't. Especially if you're not even trying to be a positive influence when it come down to that. That's different. If you're trying to make peace, if you're trying to look at the situation from a higher perspective, but you're not. You trying to get some meat. You trying to get some cat. You're not even thinking about the kids. You thinking about your desires, your sick fantasies. Folks crazy. I want the penis so bad I'll fuck up a child life for it. Folks sick as fuck, boy. Boy. Y'all need help. I won't ask for everybody. I don't never ask for somebody to pray for me. I never ask for nobody to pray for me. Don't pray for me. I pray for myself. Because at least I know what's going on with me. People pray for you. They'll say they praying for you. And then whole time they praying based off assumptions. So let's just say this person, they try to say this person is crazy, right? Oh, I pray that they get better, but they were never crazy. So in a sense, you're throwing magic at them through assumptions. Because that's all magic is. It's words and intentions. You're crazy. Now you gotta watch what you say. But some people ain't watching what they saying because they know what they doing. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm talking to the people who is freshly new in this thing when it come down to entering my life. Not the one who been around, who been knowing me or whatever the case might be. I'm talking about the ones who freshly new. You fresh meat to my world when it comes down to this type of stuff, man. Don't set yourself up. Don't set yourself up. When I tell you, regardless of what I went through with anybody in my past, I got a bond with every single last one of them so tight. If they hit, they gonna tell me. And they gonna tell me if it was stank. And they gonna tell me if it was tight. And they gonna tell me if it's loose. Some bonds you would never break. That's what respect look like. And if I don't have a bond with them on that level, that's only because they bonded with somebody else. It was never that real. It was not as real as you think it is. It was never that real. It was never like that. It was not what you thought. I'm being honest. All my exes, I'm cool with them. If I ain't cool with them, there's a reason. It wasn't me, though. It wasn't me. Nine times 10, they either wanted me to sacrifice something about myself or someday, you know what I'm saying? Them are the type of exes that I don't really just still be cool with because, you know what I'm saying, they on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why, you know, I don't understand when a guy meet me. I don't know why they would want me to change that. Not knowing I'm going to be one. And it's so crazy because I told my child father, I'm going to be the coolest baby mama you got. I'm going to be the coolest one you ever have. He didn't believe me. And, you know, we had rough patches, but they ain't realize, like, damn, she cool as a motherfucker. I'm not just a child mother. I'm not just the mother. I'm a friend. I'm going to tell you the truth. You know that one friend that you could cool with? You can always come to when it come down to some crazy shit happening. That's how that shit be. Folks don't know what that look like. They will spend their whole life thinking that the only way some shit can end is if you fuck them up, they fuck you up, and then you just bitter all like, I ain't finna be having, hell no, I ain't finna be looking over for my fucking time over no shit like that. Hell no. Hell no. If they look stressed out, because they stress themselves out. They wanted that for themselves. I have no control of that. They got to change that. I ain't got. They got to figure that out. It is so pretty. It is so gorgeous. Anyway, like I said, man, and none of my exes, I can actually say, like, the ones I'm cool with still want anybody that they dealt with looking busted up or looking bad out here. They don't see this shit as a prize. They don't. Why would you want that? Why would you want that for somebody you deal with? Like, they ain't on no shit like that. Nobody I'm cool with still. As a matter of fact, it's the complete opposite. If they see any of their exes doing bad with somebody else, in their mind they thinking like, man, you would have been a whole lot better if you were still with me. That's how they think. That's real shit. And they can still call me, and if they in a relationship, they can still call me and be like, man, I got this little situation going on with such. For real, I'm gonna give them advice. I'm gonna tell them where they wrong at. I'm gonna find the positive in the situation. Man, that's how you supposed to do that shit. Cause you ain't gonna do nothing but get older. And you gonna need that good advice from somewhere. And what better advice to get it from is for somebody who want the best for you. You know what I'm saying? Cause they know I ain't gonna want to leave them busted or disgusted with whatever they with or whoever they with. They know I will want the best for them. I don't care if they dealing with a situation where the person they with sick. Man, be there. Stick by them. Don't leave them hanging. That's why I just, you know what I'm saying, like, you want that bond regardless of what the outsiders think. Because it's always going to be outsiders feeling like they could put a wedge in between the people that you've been knowing for years. They knew. The only strength they got is the gossip. Take a little piece of what they think they know and then amplify the shit. Man, get the fuck out of here with that. You don't know them like I know them. You don't know me like they know me. And that's the same thing with friendship. If I'm dealing with a situation where I had a friend that crossed me out or whatever, I'm still not finna sit around a crowd and let them sit there and bash my friend. Whether we friends or not, you not finna talk about them. They can't defend themselves. They not here. They not here. I'm like that anyway with strangers, period. Man, if that person is not here, they cannot defend themselves, why are you talking shit about them? Oh, I know why. Because you know they gonna come serve you. Reason why a lot of people ain't confronting me about anything I was saying is because I said the same exact thing in their face, if not worse. Man, y'all got to get that together. I don't have to stab nobody in the back. I don't have to do that to come up. That's what y'all ain't getting. But, I mean, if that's what folks, if you accustomed to doing some shit like that, of course you think like that. All that shit is law of projection. You spot it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? You get around a person, they quiet. Oh, they on some slick shit. That mean when you be quiet around a crowd, that mean you on some slick shit. That's what all that shit mean. You gotta be careful what you say around people, man. I don't care if it's somebody you used to deal with or as a friend. Ain't no way somebody gonna sit there and talk about somebody I know in my face and they ain't here to defend their damn self. I do that with strangers. And folks get mad with me about that shit. I'm talking about real, they get mad. Man, how you know it? How you just think you know everything? And then you turn right back around and get around them same motherfucking people and get to bash at me and to them in hopes that they'll do the same thing with you. Some people fall for it. They do. You know why? Because this is what happens. The person, and I've seen this shit happen. Person will flip what was actually said and will say, they said that. They will say you said it. So they can get that person's side with them when it comes down to talking about you. That's fake ass shit for your ass. That's some fake shit. That's some fake shit. That's why the ones I'ma always have like respect for and I always be cool with is the ones that still don't talk about you when you ain't around. Those are the ones I fuck with. And that's hard for a lot of people to believe that shit because I'm so outspoken, I speak my mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's so easy to say, oh, well, she might have said it because she said this and she said that. So I know she had to say this and that and the other. Trust me, let me tell y'all something about people who are outspoken and they speak their mind. If they said it, something that you know you wouldn't say out loud before, they wouldn't mind telling you in your face again. Why would they flip the script in? They wasn't scared of you the first time. Why would they be scared of you to say it the second time? They don't need no chaperone. They don't need no third person to speak. They don't need none of that. Y'all better know who y'all real friends are. Folks fucking you in the face and you just sitting there, okay, yeah, I know they said it. Whole time, they just trying to get you to fight that person for them because they weak. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know how many times I sat up and defended. Like, if I was in a situation where a dude toxic and he's sitting there talking about his ex, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it come down, like, bashing her and she was never this and she was never that and she just, and you get around them and you act like everything cool. Man, look, yeah, don't talk about them no more to me because you fake. Why the fuck you say all this shit and you know damn well you ain't gonna repeat that shit back to them? You know you ain't finna repeat that shit. I synced it. You're not gonna repeat none of that shit you saying. You know why I stay away from people like that? Because them be the type to take what they really said about that person and say that you said it, and that other person gonna believe it because they've been being fake in their face the whole fucking time, the whole entire time. They'll sit there and they might have did say it whole time. It was them that said it because that's how they truly feel. But it was just easy to put it off on you because you kept it too real. And they don't know how to do what you're doing. So, they don't want to lose the mental reputation of kissing ass. Because that's what they do. Because they still want to get what they want out their person. Man, y'all better understand the game and how it works. That's why I don't have much friends. I don't have that many friends just for that reason right there. Just for that reason right there. Some of them go far as saying they know you and they don't know you. Just to say that, just so they can take how they really feel and put it off on you. That's some shaky shit, boy. That's some shaky shit. And it's a man just as bad as the women doing that very thing. That's what that shit mean when somebody can crush you in your face. You wouldn't even know it. That's what that shit mean. You don't really know a person until you don't have no car. Or they don't have a car. You don't have a place. Or they don't have a place. Or it's the child involved. You don't really know a person like that until that happens. You think you know them, but you ain't know them like that. Good shit. But that's all I had to say. Y'all stay blessed.